everyone, I'm Nina Zeta with Sidewalker Daily, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the top influencer marketing trends that you can expect in 2022. If you're new to our channel, welcome. I love talking about all things influencer marketing and creator economy. We work with brands on their influencer marketing campaigns and creator campaigns, so we're able to understand the brand perspective, and we also work with creators via one-on-ones and courses to help them build their businesses. So we're in a really unique and good position because influencer marketing, creator marketing is literally what we do all day long. So these trends are really important to me because I'm keeping an eye out for my own business, my clients, and my creators, and I wanted to get on here and share them with you all. The biggest thing that we're noticing, guys, is that in terms of where brands stand, influencer marketing is no longer like the shiny coin that some people want to try and others don't. It is just becoming the standard. We are seeing it being integrated in brands' marketing mixes, and it's no longer taking that small piece of the budget. I think in 2020 and 2021, we saw brands test out, influencer marketing and seeing the positive effects of it. And I think 2022 is going to be the year of scaling it. They were able to test their partnerships in the last year or so, realize who they like working with, what works, what doesn't, and they are going to be putting more fuel on the fire in 2022. We're just seeing that brands finally get it. If you're a brand listening in today, or if you're a creator and if you're a brand and you haven't started yet, don't worry, there's not a rush to this is only benefiting those who have already started. The good thing is those who already have their feet wet in influencer marketing have the data to help them make more decisions. But when you're starting, obviously, just like in anything, you're going to need to test to get that data to decide how you're going to expand your program. A big thing we're seeing in terms of trends is that brands are, really leaning into existing communities, right? They're not spending the time trying to create their own or, pay, even paid social. They are now using a lot of the paid social ads to work with influencers directly, to work with creators directly, to use their audiences, right? These are the people, the influencer and the creator, they have a trusted relationship with their audience, and brands are now recognizing that and really increasing their marketing spends, and doing so by partnering with these creators that already have existing communities. Now, if you're an influencer or a creator watching, this is your cue to really get in on the niche community. The more niche your community, the stronger your pitches will be, and the more opportunity you'll have to work with brands because they want to access that very specific community. Brands now more than ever are coming to us, even at Sidewalker Daily, and saying, we want to access your creator community. We want to access your influencer community, right? So we're really seeing in terms of the year of the influencer, 2022, we're seeing more normal people become influencers in the sense that they're getting paid for content. You're seeing more and more influencers pop up in different niches, right? You're seeing in the marketing niche or entrepreneurship. Working with brands for us at Sidewalker Daily has definitely been a new revenue stream for us. And we are seeing more and more different types of influencers and niche influencers populate. Now, a big trend you can expect to see in 2022 is influencers experimenting more with NFTs. I could see a world where influencers and brands are collaborating on different NFT collectibles, creating different collections. This is going to allow influencers to monetize off their most viral content, right? And we saw an example with TikTok. They did a whole Own the Moment campaign, and this is where they allowed fans to own viral moments from some of their biggest creators. And I think TikTok has always led the way when it comes to giving back to the creator and valuing the creator. They understand that the creator, they would be nothing without it. So I think it's really interesting that TikTok was actually one of the first in the influencer space to kind of create this sort of program. And I think we're going to see more and more brands working with influencers in the NFT space. And speaking about TikTok, I think another big influencer marketing trend we're going to see is brands are finally going to understand TikTok. It's always like this, right? We had to work ages ago to convince brands to work with Instagram, and then they got really cozy in the Instagram space and they didn't want to be put to be uncomfortable, and people like me and the inside are pushing and pushing and pushing, and now brands are like, okay, fine, we want to work with with TikTok creators too. So I think another big trend is we're going to see brands understand the power of TikTok and understand that there are truly high conversions, especially for products that are selling. A lot of millennials are using TikTok as a search engine. We're seeing that there's a lot of searchable content, and I think this is a trend that we're going to be seeing just throughout all platforms, the importance of search and making sure that content is searchable, but TikTok is doing a really great job at this. I think another big trend we're going to see is kind of that blurred line between influencer and freelancer. You know, back in the day, we would work with the influencer to post on their page or post a video or posted this. I think it's changing, and we're seeing a big shift, and brands are now working with influencers, you know, to write their email newsletter copy or to handle their social media accounts or to do all the things that their freelance content creators would do. We're seeing a lot more influencers being brought in-house. I have an example of a creator I worked with, and now she has 100% of the video production budget of one of these big brands, you know, in England. It's like a big chocolate brand. She is now the one that does all the video content for them. So we're seeing that blurred line between freelancer, content creator, and influencer, because now influencers are doing that and more. When it comes to brand partnerships and the influencer space, I think another big trend we're gonna see is less pay to play, less like, buy this gummy bear, it's amazing. Now really influencers are being more picky. They're being a little bit more authentic in how they talk about things. We're making, you know, you're seeing a lot more storytelling in the content. It's no longer really just like a one post, you know, hit it and quit it type of partnership. We're seeing brands work with influencers in longer term capacities, working with them over an extended period of time. So that way, you know, the relationship is nurtured versus working with an influencer once or twice. Now, something interesting I saw with one of our brand clients recently is that we worked with an influencer. And you guys will probably see this as a trend, a lot more whitelisting, but we actually worked with an influencer recently to grow the brand's email list. One of the brand's goals was to get more quality subscribers on their email list. And what's funny is that by being able to grow this email list using the influencer to drive that growth, we then use those emails in a Facebook ad campaign to create lookalike audiences. Because we were able to generate such a large data of emails, we now were able to use that in our pay-to-play campaigns on Instagram and Facebook through ads. So again, we're starting to see influencers really come in handy in a variety of different ways for their brand clients outside of just posting, you know, a sponsored post. Now, of course, I couldn't make a trends video without talking about the metaverse. We are obviously going to see an increase next year of content coming out within the metaverse. We're already seeing it with brands. Gucci recently launched their 100th anniversary within Roblox, which is very similar of what we're expecting the metaverse to look like. And again, brands are, I think Verizon, they recently did a 5G scavenger hunt. We're going to see a lot more brands start to dabble in this new space, and we're going to see a lot more influencers go within it. It'd be interesting to see, are there going to be like avatar influencers in this space? Who knows where that will lie, but of course, this is on the radar. We're going to see a lot of movement within, you know, influencer marketing within the metaverse. I think another big trend when it comes to influencer marketing is there's going to be a lot more performance-based marketing when it comes to influencers, you know, really leaning into affiliates. Instagram is building out their own native affiliate tool that's going to help brands be able to measure, you know, does this influencer, you know, push the needle for the brand? Are they able to see results? We're seeing a lot more, obviously, growth in the affiliate space because of Instagram's native tool. And this kind of leads into another big influencer marketing trend, is just to kind of understand that Instagram is also really interested in the influencer, not just brands. And what I mean by that is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all these social media platforms, they're investing in the creator, which for us is a really big signal that brands should be too. What do I mean by this? Instagram is creating tons of tools within to keep the creator engaged and on their platform, whether it be through bonuses or having a rev share through ads or some sort of, you know, structure where the influencer is getting paid, you know, to post. We saw that with Reels bonuses, badges, lives, all of that. Instagram wants in on this. I could technically see, or I could predict that there will be some sort of marketplace. You know, TikTok has the creator marketplace where TikTokers and brands are connected. I could see Instagram doing something like that as well, which is really signaling that the influencer market is going to boom. Brands are going to be joining these marketplaces to get introduced to the creator and to have those partnerships start to flourish. Now, I kind of touched on this, but I did mention the importance of search, TikTok being very searchable. I think that a big trend we will see is a lean push into algorithms being cleaner and tighter and more search-based. So for brands that are partnering with influencers, captions matter, tags matter, making sure that there's a strong keyword focus is something that I think that we can expect to see in influencer marketing in 2022. And something that we're really seeing now be the standard in influencer marketing is diversity and inclusion, which is wonderful. We are seeing this is no longer like something brands are doing for fun. I think in 2022, it is now the standard. When you're working on influencer campaigns, brands are making sure that everyone is represented as they should be. And now that this is a standard, I think going into the new year, this is what you can just expect to see. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed our influencer marketing trends video. If you are a brand that is looking to work with influencers, you can message us and work with us via one-on-one consulting. And if you are an influencer that wants to work with brands and you're also interested in that, make sure to sign up for our free trainings. We have a trainings page where we help creators and influencers work with brands through all our free trainings that we offer monthly. So go ahead and take a look at the link below to get started. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think of these trends. What do you think is coming down the pipeline? I love hearing from you. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.